there, WavY family, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris, the review guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. And in this one I'm going to be covering the new self-titled SuperM album, also known as SuperM, the first mini album. There's a lot to unpack with this record. It was something that I had to talk about. I know I don't cover a lot of K-pop nowadays. So this is their debut EP from a supergroup made up of K-pop superstars. The big thing about this is it debuted at #1 on the Billboard Top 200 charts, which is something BTS is the only band to have done it from the K-pop stratosphere. And a lot of people are using this as a calling sign to say K-pop is more commercially viable than most people think. It's more commercially viable than the big bands such as, BTS, Blackpink, Twice. However, you got to go into this understanding that for a debut EP from a K-pop band, I don't think that anyone would be able to start off at #1 if it wasn't for the fact that this brings together members of EXO and SHINee and NCT and NCT 127 and WayV. This is bringing in people that enjoy all of these bands, that stan all these bands. Standing is obviously a big part of K-pop culture. Not to mention, they did a really good job of bringing on people that a lot of people bias. Another big thing in K-pop culture. So while it all may seem very complicated with all this terminology, it really isn't. This is just a K-pop supergroup that was formed this year, brought together by, I believe, SM Entertainment Management, and they created an EP and it topped the charts. In fact, I think it topped the charts better than BTS's first chart-topping album, Love Yourself Tear did, but don't quote me on that. So this is a record that I feel like I went into with bigger expectations than really got fully realized. Jopping, the first track, the kind of lead single, which has a video attached to it, which I really do suggest you guys check out, is a very deep, dancey hip-hop beat. A lot of the performances are very intimate, very close, very hushed at times. It all kind of moves along with very fluid motion and very careful attention to what makes big K-pop singles big K-pop singles. And that's another thing. It's obvious they know the formula. They know the pattern for K-pop because it does come down to a lot of formulas, a lot of patterns, just like many other genres. Not only the management, but the members within the band know what works and what doesn't, and these are already talented people that have succeeded in the industry, either by their vocal talents, either by their rapping talents, either by their dancing talents, or a combination of all three. I mean, I like the production on I Can't Stand the Rain, but does this not sound like quite a stereotypical K-pop track? Not to mention, every other track on this record, the next 3 tracks, are only performed by certain members of the band. Now, I don't know if that's the fact that they wanted to give everyone a chance to shine, or if they wanted to make the track listing more compact to individuality, or if they just couldn't book every single one of them for every single track, considering they are part of other bands. I really do enjoy all of the bands that these members are a part of, and the sounds on SuperM are very good, but a lot of times it just does sound like the same old K-pop sounds that we've been getting, just maybe a little bit diluted. The production is super flawless and super pristine, and the performances pretty much, like I said, follow that pattern of verse, chorus, rapping, chorus, bridge, chorus. And it's the type of thing that if you've heard more than 10 K-pop albums, you're gonna be left scratching your head like this is pretty uninspired in the realm of K-pop. More power to the band. I'm super impressed that they did debut at #1 on the Billboard Top 200. That is insane for a debut EP, even if it is a bunch of, superstars. But just think about if you did that with a girl group. It might work too. I mean, bring someone from like Momoland, someone from Blackpink, someone from A-Pink, someone from Twice, someone from Red Velvet. Otherwise, this is the type of album that is good when it's on. It's nice to listen to when it's on. It's obvious they know what they're doing. These are very talented people, and even if it does fall flat in terms of originality and the production at times, as well as how they split up the different members, it's still pretty good. And do check it out if you're a fan of any of the bands that these members are a part of, because that's one more thing about it. If you do listen to the bands that these members are a part of, you will get whiffs that certain members inspired certain tracks on this record. Like certain tracks will reek of the band members that are on that track. which in a way kind of makes it very intriguing to listen to and very interesting to listen to. Otherwise, yeah, I enjoyed it pretty okay. Not something I can see myself returning to a ton, because I was a little disappointed that it wasn't really more far-reaching, but for a debut EP and for them constructing it so quickly, it definitely came together pretty well. I'm going to be giving this EP a 6.5 out of 10. And that is a wrap. Please stay for the on-screen links and videos that you might be interested in. Have you heard this new SuperM self-titled record? If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. I would love to discuss the record with you. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the WavY family today, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. My name is Jay Morris, the Review Guy. You know who it is. And I'm signing off saying farewell.